and it's another ancient battle report today. We've come back to the strongest, and thanks to the guys who have contacted us and given us a few thoughts about our game last time. We've got a few of the rules not quite right. We're very rusty, and so hopefully this time things will go more to plan. I've changed the setup of the Macedonians this time, and from this edge here I've put all the mercenary hoplites with the silver shields, which are veteran today. Moving along, we've got the pike blocks, and this time I've only put a small reserve behind them. I think last time I think I had 5 units which were redundant, so we're going to try a different method this time. Moving across, sorry, that's the command there. So you've got 1 command, 2 commands, and the 3rd command is a bit of everything. It gives John something to look at and think about. Got my elephants to the fore, the prodromoi, lance-armed light cavalry, are 2 units, small units, light bow, scythe chariots, more elephants, cavalry, and 3 units of formed infantry, Thoroi and Thracians. And before I hand over to John, look at the Indians. Palmer did ask about the cloth we're using, and Simon Miller, who writes the rules to the strongest, has an online shop, big red bat shop, and on there you'll find that the rule set is very well supported, and this battle mat is an 8 foot by 6 foot, and as you can see it's a cross grid, 150mm square, and this is the sagebrush version. Have a look at Simon's shop. It's got everything you need for the game. So let's have a look at the Indians. Right, we're off, and John, we both worked out the scouting, and John to break first.
Right. I didn't really define my unit sizes or my commands.
Is it vague?
Yes. So I think it's going to be these 4 units here, these 4 units here, and then there's a central 5. Oh no, that doesn't work, that's a central 6. So it's going to be 5, 5 and 4.
Okay.
And then the chariots have their own commander. Right, so we'll start on the right, and in fact I'm not going to move them. No, I'm not. I'm going to move the 2 light units here forwards here, and they do it on a 2.
Very nice. Very nice.
Good
2.
start. And I'm going to move this unit up behind them, and it's an ace. So that's them. So I should have kept moving those units with a 2. Right, this time in my centre battering ram, I'm going to move as a group unit, group move. That is everybody in this command. So this is the elephants and this strip, and they are going to move. In fact, I think we can do a march move forward, so we can do 2 moves forwards.
Ah, yes.
So we do that on a 9, so nobody's doing anything else.
So you can't replace it,
No,
can you?
no. As we learned
in
the comments from either Sid or Anthony,
well remembered.
who spent a lot of time.
Yeah, well remembered. We've also started a box further in today, just to cut down the moving time, isn't it really?
Yeah, get to the action a bit faster. Right, now, that's a 9 for everybody there. What shall I try and do with my 10? I think I will try and move the lights on a natural 10, and it's not, so that breaks down. And I'm going to do the same, a group move, 2 forwards with this unit, and another 9. Right, so this looks like this is as much as you're going to see me do in this turn. So that's 2 forwards. 2 forwards to approximately there. forwards to here.
Very nice.
2 forwards to here.
There's something concerning about seeing cataphracts marching across the table. I've got to ignore it.
Now it's that's, and then ammunition admin. Right, and I think, assuming I will try to move this box of light infantry forwards 1 on a natural 10, and they do it.
Very nice.
I might just need to define the squares here a bit now.
Should we say that's the edge as it's
Yeah.
yeah.
So that box is out
Yeah.
of. Brilliant. Can I move anything else with a natural 10? Let's try and move forward this cavalry. A natural 10, no. Right, so that breaks down. That's my first turn
Okay.
done.
Over here. Start at the good old top. I shall move we'll move these lights forward on a 10. Same with the ones next door. And the third on an ace.
Oh no!
The pike box now. I don't think I'll do anything with those as yet. The artillery has a range of 4 boxes.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4. So over here, let's send up the light cavalry on 2. 1, 2. And the generals today are all detached, aren't they?
Yes.
We'll send up the. So I can do a move of 2 units in the box.
Yes.
Yeah, so the pro-drum will move forward on 8. 1, 2. Big light cavalry, they don't have to worry about the terrain. And there's both lance armed. Bring this elephant moving. 5. With the general. And one next to them. 4. Now this is looking good. Now 5 and a 4 and 2 up there. Let's get this cavalry moving in a difficult move. So it's 1, 2, 10. So it's 1 diagonal. Get the other elephant up on an ace.
Oh.
Should have done that, shouldn't I? I should have. So that's me done.
Right.
Okay, John.
Right. Okay, I think I'm going to get the cavalry moving forwards. So we're going to go forwards 2 boxes, straight forwards, both cavalry. That's on an 8. All the high cards now
Yeah.
before the fight starts. Right, these are going to sit tight. I'm going to move this light cavalry forwards into the box on a 2. Oh, they're opposite that war engine. I don't think there's anything we can do about that. I think I want to leave my arcs clear for the war and for the ballista. And we'll move these up 1 square. There we go. Right. I'm not desperate to tangle with you there, so I might actually probably play this quite slow. Meanwhile, in the middle group, far away from ball range? 1, 2, 3. So we need to do 2 moves. So I think it might be another march move forwards with, again, this group. And 9. However,
I think it took us about an hour to get to this position
yeah,
last time, didn't it?
however, we've got an uncomfortable turn to stand and wait. So that's a 9. So let's see if I can use that light unit opening the firing against the unit to their front. And I can't, that's an ace. I could have used these actually.
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
use my thing.
We're
Right.
talking hindsight already, aren't we?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The chariot corps are going to move a march move up to this point. Although actually I want to keep them in reserve, but it's whether the gap forms here. Well, that's interesting. That's very reminiscent of your turn. Right, however, I'm going to march move them straight forward so they can go 3 squares. That happens on a 4, and I think that's as much as I want to do with them. 1, 2, 3.
Mm.
And then their ammunition comes along behind them.
Yes.
Right, and I think that's as much as I want to do here. So this side, now, I'm not very happy here. I think I am going to start open the shooting with my light troop on, my light longbows. And they're going to activate to fire at these prodromi here. Activate on a 5, hitting on an 8, no. Great. More of this again. And I think we will fire the longbowmen at the, or my, it's their javelin men, but with extra longbow against your lights here. So that's a 3. So this, oh, it's a 10.
Oh, so I'm saving with a bow. You should know this.
These 7s or 8s?
Cavalry. Light cavalry with bow. 8s. Oh, that's that one. So that's off already. Is
That's
it?
off, yeah.
First blood is drawn.
However, they will now drop down. In fact, did they didn't. So there are those ones. So they're now down to 2. Right, well that's a good start. 2, 3, so they're now out of range. So I think I will go again to see if I can activate these bowmen. No. So that's actually the end of my turn.
Well, right, let's start the top end. And I move this cavalry with a difficult activation to move around the side. There's 1, 2. There. Advancing with the hero. The light infantry to go into the woods, 4. Where are we? To there. Same with the guys in blue. Oh, an ace. That's 2 aces, isn't it? No. Where's the other one? That's not too bad. So central command. So I've got the 2 pieces of artillery. So let's start on the 2, 3. On the elephants, an ace.
Oh no.
Oh, that gives you a bit of a chance. Yeah. Now, bow armed is shoot and move, isn't it? But
Yes.
backwards.
So they can shoot and retire.
Yeah. So move 1. Move forward. The 10. The elephant will move up, the general. 2. Right, now, so these are our commands, so these will be difficult, won't they, the extra. We move up the side of chariots, an ace.
Oh no.
So, bit of a jittery start on these boys.
Mm. Right. I'm not sure I'm going to do very much. I might leave them to last and see how the rest of this goes. Right, I think I am going to start by shooting my bow-armed light infantry at your elephant this time. Activate on a 4, so that's good. Hit on an 8, no they missed. I think we'll go back to this unit, who are all dead eyes, having flushed out, and we're going to fire, straight ahead on a 7, hitting on an 8, and they miss. So that's down. In fact, these are both down to 1 apiece. It's whether I just exhaust one unit, or
As we said last time, it's worth, if you can do it, do it.
sort of, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely,
lose it
because you'll
otherwise.
regret it later.
Yeah.
Sort of volley fire. But then I'm a little bit worried about expending all my ammunition at your lights, which is, I guess, what the lights are there for. Particularly in the face of because I'm again a little bit worried, because now these guys are getting ahead of the flanks. So we will move this box forward 1 on a 9. We will move this box forwards on a 6. Now what to do? Then of course I'm now walking forwards towards your elephant. I've got 6s and 7s here. Right, I think I shall. Elephant bearing down on us. Right, I think I'm going to fire straight ahead at the elephant with the front unit here, activating on a 7, 8.
That's the one you wanted,
hitting
though,
on
isn't
an
it?
8. Oh, hit!
Oh, and unprotected though, it's unescorted.
Unescorted. I think they're still 6 plus. Indian elephant is 6 plus.
So what's the escorted then? Is that 5s, is it? Or
I thought that's
is
if
that an
they don't
extra?
rampage.
Oh, is that right?
Or is it an extra? Does it have it on here?
The elephants. Escorted, 6 plus.
Oh, they do say shoot as if light infantry bowmen. Because if they're escorted by missile troops.
Yeah, okay.
It's implying that.
So that's the advantage there, is it?
Yeah.
Right.
And as well, I thought we said they don't rampage. Oh no, it does say escorted elephants rampage. So, but then of course this is just the cheat sheet. And
We might have to look at the rules, I suppose.
yes.
Right. So I'm saving on this guy here on the 6+.
Yes.
Oh, so he takes a hit.
Oh, disorder.
So I've got to take. Let's see what happens to the general there, haven't I?
Oh, do you have to do a save?
Yes.
Yeah.
5, so he's okay. But disordered. Page.
Oh, sorry, I'm just looking at elephants. On 18.
So you save on the 6+, escorted. Shooter's line infantry bowman, 3 ammo chits.
Yeah, so
But they do rampage then.
no, they become disordered after a failed save, but do not rampage.
Ah.
They are lost and rampage when already. Oh, hang on.
Oh, so you still. Yeah, so when you.
Yeah, so I think you
Yeah.
were right, and I think that.
And it's more fun as well, I suppose, isn't it? Seeing what happens.
Oh yeah. They rampage when they're lost.
Oh, so theoretically then, can these rampage now to taking a hit?
Oh, that's a good question.
Page 18. There's a.
It doesn't.
I thought there was a.
Is there a different section about rampaging?
Yeah, I think there is.
Rampage is 52.
52 there.
Oh, so you only get one save when an elephant or scythe chariot fails a save.
Or a second save if it's escorted, like we said.
Right. Oh, so you're essentially having an extra. So escorted essentially have an extra
Hit.
and
And the shooting ability as well.
the shooting ability,
Yeah.
but they rampage just
After
the
the
same.
second hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah. Right.
Because in all the other battles, I carefully had my elephants 3 miles away just in case they rampage. This
Okay,
one,
so
be
all
brilliant.
units and generals in the box in which the rampages start, which I've done, so he's
Yeah.
saved already, general. Oh, so they're removed now then, are they?
Oh no!
The elephant or chariot models are removed after the rampage. So that makes me feel a bit more comfortable in the middle there.
Yes, because you just have to.
So the elephants last week were hitting twice, trying 3 hits to knock them out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh right, so they've only got 2 hits. Oh.
Right. Okay, let's see where this one rampages to then, shall we? Never done this before. On a 9.
So that is back to the.
So this elephant here.
Oh no!
And then it's a further.
It's the square behind them,
Yeah.
I think. Oh no, it's
No,
just one square.
there.
All right. So if you got the 10, it would run backwards,
That's right,
diagonally,
yeah.
and then one on. So, right.
So what happens there then?
All units and generals in the box in which the rampages start, or in any of the boxes along the selected rampage, pass and
Save.
save against a hit.
So I'll save on this guy
On a
here.
6.
No. So,
Now they're escorted, so he's just disordered.
disordered. Blimey.
However, we need to get a whole set of ammo chits out for our light infantry.
Elephant. So this is now off then?
Yes.
Unit.
Whew.
I'll put him with that one there.
Yeah.
And the general goes to the nearest, I suppose.
Yeah. Another elephant.
Yeah. Bites the
He's
dust.
not learnt his lesson yet. Whew, that's turned our game up on its
it
head.
has, hasn't it?
However, I am going to put out all my light infantry arrow shit.
So they're 3, are they?
They're 3, yeah, because they're bows.
So I've got bows on mine. So that'll be 3. Oh no, I don't think so, because mine are lance, aren't they, or piked?
Oh, it'll be 2.
Oh, but they're escorted, aren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry too much, Will.
Whew. Right. Please tell me that's your move over.
I'm not sure now.
I
I've
don't
completely
think it is,
forgot
is
what we're doing.
I don't think you've played that command. have you?
No, I haven't, and I've left it. In fact, this is my first command.
Bugger.
Right, I think I will fire these guys at the prodromoi. Activate on a 5, hit on a 8, and they miss. So they're actually out of ammunition.
Phew. But they can reload still, can't they?
They can. It's one of the. But they can only get back a chit, so they have to essentially activate as if they're firing, and then
That's one
reloads
chit.
them. It reloads the chit, and then.
So you don't reload the full.
No,
Three.
no, it's just one. So really, what I've now got is a unit I have to activate twice to fire, which is interesting. Do I want to try and strike your prodromoi before they strike me? But no, because I've got raw cavalry. They're useless. Maybe I'll try and. Oh, I can't try and fire them. Right, I think I'm actually going to. They're on a 9. They're on an 8. I think I will try to charge diagonally. So that's on a natural 10, and that fails. So let's try and drive off those light cavalry. Now, into the middle with my now suddenly more fragile looking elephants. Real-time rules revelation. Right. Okay, I think I am going to group move the elephants 1 forwards. On an ace, so no they don't.
Oh.
No firing, no nothing. Chariots are still there being chariots. I think they're not going to move. Now, how much do I adjust my entire movement around the fact that there's a war machine there? Who knows? I should stop calling it war machine, you'll laugh at me again.
You noticed that last time, did you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's move this box forwards 1 on an ace. However, we've got the general, and it's a 3. So I've finally been able to use my general reroll. I think, I'm really just fluffing around on here. Let's move this unit forwards on a 9. Yep. We're going to get into a archery duel with the Cretan archers, and I'm unsure. I think charging through the woods is difficult
For formed cavalry.
for formed cavalry.
Yeah.
Do I want to charge? It's 1, 2. No, it'd be a second move. I think. I presume it blocks line of sight, so if...
I'd assume so.
Yeah. So I'm going to move 1 forwards with these guys. I didn't declare it, but I'll move with these. Oh, aces come. They got stretched out. Right. So that's actually my
Thank goodness
turn.
for that. It seems to be going the Indian way at the moment.
But at least we've seen bloodshed early on, so
Yes,
it's not...
but it's mine.
Yeah. Well, no, that's what's even better.
Right. Okay, where's the camera pointing it at the top? Right, so the general's here. He's not doing much, is he? Move the cavalry. Should we just move that out of the way there, George?
Yeah, sure.
There's the box. 1, 2. So move forward on a 6 up to there. Can I actually charge into combat there, moving 2 up to that angle? Would that be a charge? I don't think.
I think because you have to, whenever you do a 2 move, your diagonal is the first move, or the first square of the 2.
Move the light infantry up on a 2. They're outside the.
Do lights have?
Down to 1, 2. No, he's 2 away. He's now moving out, so I think that's okay, isn't he? So he's here in this box.
Yeah.
So it's 1, 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
That's
he's
fine
okay,
then.
isn't he? So they move up to the wood edge. Move these blue boys up. I'd say they're outside of the wood.
Yeah.
And we'll move these lights forward. The Cretans will try and shoot, which they do, hitting on 8. Oh, no. There's now 2. And we'll try a difficult charge then on those, needing a
In
8. No, so that's all broken down. So the central command with the 2 bolt throwers, playing bits, will go to, it's those ones there. Hitting on a, by activating, a 4, hitting on an 8, no, so it gets a 5. We'll shoot with this one against the first rank of infantry. He's got leading an 8, no. So we'll try and play these against the elephants again.
Oh, a hit. So that is a 6+ save, and it's failed.
So that's that. That's only 4.
He's got his first disorder. It was this one, wasn't it?
Yeah. 5. So a chance to I'll try that again actually. Needing a 6 to hit. No, so that's all gone. Now this one here. It's awkward right flank. Which I think is awkward for me last time, wasn't it? General's here. Let's activate the cavalry to shoot and move back. To activate, it's a 4 against these guys here, sorry.
Brilliant.
Needing an 8. 8.
Ooh, saving on a 7. No.
And they move back.
Disorder.
1. The general's going to bring the elephant up into a difficult diagonal. 8. He's disordered as well, isn't he? The pro-dromoi, the first unit is going to move 1. No, move charge straight ahead. So it's 1, 2, and charge there, can't he?
No, he's 1, because you'll move 1 and then 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Sorry. So he moves up. 1, 2.
Ooh.
The second one is going to move to this box here.
Aha.
On a 2. No, it's no good, is it?
Yes, because it's difficult for
Oh, it's not a light. Lights aren't difficult.
Oh, yes, no, you're right.
No, that's right, isn't it?
Yeah, good.
So it's.
It's because they've got the lance, I think.
Yes, I think so.
That must be a serious unit that can't go diagonally. Oh, wait.
Now I've always stuff at the back. The general has moved, so he can't move again.
I think, does he not go along with the unit he's kind of stuck with?
And then
until
he wants to move.
Yeah.
So he could move 1, 2,
And
couldn't
bring
he?
those guys. Why are you staying back
1,
there?
2. Where have you been? So bring up the side of the chariot first. 9.
Which I now notice will also rampage.
Oh, no, right. Oh, the elephant will move up on an 8. So that's that.
Yeah, they're
They're
a bit
slightly
reluctant
better
now
than-
because they
slightly
see
better.
rampaging elephants.
Okay.
Yeah, there's always that shaky moment when something gets taken away and you think, oh my goodness, this is the collapse of my force. And then you just move some guys around because there's so many of them. Actually, you think, oh no, it's okay, it's plugged.
Yeah, there's so many troops out. It's
yeah. Right.
Slightly better.
Ooh, right. Now, let's start with the left hand group. What to do? I think I'm going to start by rallying this disordered unit. Happens on a 10. Now I need to make a save, which is a 7 plus. I think I'm going to leave. No, I don't want to get silly and replay. So I'm going to try and make a save on a 7 plus, and they don't, which is a bit unfortunate. And actually, they're stuck there now. That's maybe I should have. Oh, and it would have been a 3. It would have been great in hindsight. Right, what else are we going to do? I think we're going to throw some javelins. These guys are going to throw overhead. Activate on a 9.
Can you throw javelins overhead or is it just bow?
Oh, I maybe.
There's one for the rules. What would that be under? Shooting as well.
Don't worry, I'm flicking wildly, as ever.
Yeah.
It'll be shooting. I think you might be right, and I'm getting hopeful. It's amazing how
It says here on page 45.
javelins and overhead
Yeah.
fire, not
Yeah.
javelins or overhead fire.
Phew.
I suppose shall I make that an activation to run in front of them? Are you happy with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Right.
He is diddling down.
With any luck, you can hear next door's disco as well.
I know. I noticed the village people on it earlier. YMCA. Concerning.
It's for them. I can't remember. Was there somebody who complained in the didn't complain, but commented in the comments? Why don't you play music while you're?
Yeah, well, that's right.
Well, now we have
Yeah,
this
suffer copyrights and that's it.
Pet Shop Boys,
Right.
etc. Right. We're going to throw a javelin at you. I don't want to. No, we'll start with a javelin, and it's an ace.
Oh.
So no, we will flap around. Right, now what to do here, because obviously you've got your ballistas either end of your line, which is quite crafty. I think I probably need to get closer. So we're going to do a group move, one closer, on a 9.
Inching forward.
Yeah. However, it keeps the line together. And actually, apart from the ballistas, there's not very much that's interfering. So I'm hoping now we can have volley fire from the left.
Hmm.
Oh, it's flying.
Yes. I think it's the same from last week.
Yes. Oops. I think that's all of them. Brilliant. However, on a 9. Right, we will try to activate these lights here on a natural 10. No. So that's that one, that one. I think I'm going to move the chariots forwards 2 just to keep them, and they're not, so they're going to stay there on an ace.
Oh, getting away with that.
Yeah, and then, what to do here? I think I'm going to charge into the woods, so that's a difficult activation on a 3.
Oh, so I can invade, can't I?
1, 2. They are still in the general's radius. Let's see if I activate first. 2, I fail. So that's it.
Well, because you're out of radius.
Yeah. No, because it's a difficult activation to get formed cavalry into the woods.
Yes, it is. Yeah. So I survived that.
Oh, that was a very light turn.
Well, let's start over this side. So my generals with the troops there. This charge, difficult charge across there. It's got a difficult activation because he not only is it diagonal, he's out of command radius. 5
Does
is
it?
good. So
Yeah.
I'm hitting on 6s. No, miss.
Hitting back on a 6. Yes.
Ah,
10.
saving on a.
Oh.
That's not good enough. So I disorder myself, which is really irritating.
Yes.
Right.
Rubbish Indian cavalry.
Try a bit of shooting then. With a 9, hitting on an 8, 7. So it goes down to 1. That's a 9 as well, isn't it? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move. This unit of silver shields diagonally forward. Now they're deep, but it's not a difficult activation moving to the right, so it's just a 3.
Yeah.
Forward is 2. That's a 4, isn't it? But it's not a difficult activation.
No.
So it's a 3. Or is it a 2?
It's a 2 because it's the same as moving forwards, which we discussed
Yes.
helpfully by the internet.
That's right.
Thanks, internet. Oh, suddenly they step out and into.
Now the bolt thrower can't shoot through there, I don't think,
No.
because they're in that central box. Let's move up this guy here to the right on a 2. The javelin then are going to move forward into here and throw into your troops on a 3.
Yeah,
I think that's good.
because they can do as they like with her.
And can they face any turn?
No, I
They
don't think
can't.
they can change their facing. So actually, I think it will be 2 moves, because that will be 1 move in.
Yes.
And then
He might as well turn to the flank on an 8.
you can probably charge from there, really.
I don't think he can form. Can you
I think you can charge flanks.
the light troops?
Yeah.
I know if I shoot, you lose a bit of armour, don't you, from the side. Melees. Page number, are you flitting?
No, I'm currently on melees on 48.
For some reason I'm down 42.
Oh. I may be looking at melee rather than the charges.
Oh, it might be under the light troops. I don't know what I'm looking up, so I have no intention of doing it.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. I thought it was that lights couldn't charge a front arc. Yeah, light units are not permitted to frontally charge non-light units, but that wouldn't be a frontal charge.
No. I'll save that just to make sure I know what I'm doing, first of all.
But they only hit on an 8 because they're light.
So this is that group still, isn't it? We'll bring up these guys here behind, an ace, that's that broken down. So the central one now. We'll have a pop at this elephant. Activating on 9,
Oh,
hitting on 4. Wrong way around.
yeah.
And see, once I've done that, I can't do a group move now, can I? I don't think, isn't the group move the first thing
Yeah,
you do? Isn't
yeah.
it? So let's move these forward. On a 7.
Oh, I see. Here we go.
This one here on a 3. This one. An ace. Bugger. Balls. I should have moved that general over. I was going too well. So over here. So the side chariot really needs to be in a straight line. I can shoot into this elephant from here.
I think you'd have to turn. I think you'd have to.
Yeah, I think so. I don't have an overall.
I don't
No,
think so. I
I think
think
about
you have the
Yeah,
cone that
I'm
goes
thinking about a certain other set of rules. I think.
in line rampant. Yes.
Yes.
Rock on. Elephant rampant.
So the general. He's going to. Just to make sure I can televise my upcoming catastrophe. We'll move the heavies up on a 4, 2. With the attached hero. The other elephants. Let's try rallying this one. So it is activate.
Yep.
And then a save, isn't
Yeah.
it? On a 6. So that comes off,
Oh.
thankfully. They're both have a range of 2, don't they?
Yes.
Let's go for these again.
Okay, I like it then.
On a 3, which is, yes, because he's there. Hitting on 8. Hits, yeah.
Oh, saving on a 7. No,
Oh.
they're gone.
Oh, now that
Da-da-da-da.
causes a few.
Oh, yes, it does. Oh.
It's not a morale check. What's it called?
I'm not sure. Panic.
So it's just a save,
so
isn't it?
it's just these guys who are in the box with them and these 2 that are adjacent because it's
Yeah.
the rooks
Flat
move
surface.
and not the
Flat surface.
so that's a save for them. It's a fail, so they're disordered. In fact, why don't I bring some disordered? So that's them, and then these 2 units. That's a save, and that's a save. So
That's not too bad.
no. However, yes, it's looking a bit weak.
Now the general is going to move 1, 2, and these prodromoi. So you're here basically, aren't you?
Yes, sorry.
That's right. Now he's going to charge there. So does he have to move into that box?
No, I don't think so.
Yes.
He's
Well,
just doing a diagonal charge,
Yeah.
which is.
so we'll try that then. So I'll activate that. A 3,
Oh.
hitting on a 6. It's a
Ooh,
hit.
saving on a 7. No. So gone.
It's gone.
Without a chance to strike back. And I need to.
And so I move into that then, don't I?
Yes, I need a saving throw for the leader. Yes. He's going to flee this way.
So matey boy here moves there.
Rats. You didn't even have to use your lance.
No, I didn't. Because I forgot about it. Then I thought, what is that down there? So a difficult one then against the other unit will be a 5+, won't
Yes.
it? Tell you what, let's move the elephant diagonally
Oh, that's them off. So.
on a difficult. No, the diagonal will be 6. chariots here on a difficult 8. As usual, my
Yes.
it always
All these mercenaries
Yeah,
at the back, they're not
that was the
interested.
idea that I was going to move.
Thracians,
Yeah.
well, we do the baggage.
Let's just charge into those on a 4, which is good enough, and I'll play my lance with those. It'll be 2 attempts, a 5 a miss, and a 3's a miss.
And a hit back on a 6 is also a miss.
Okay. Now, do I carry on? I need to bring this stuff up, don't I? For some reason, I've got the companion cavalry right down at the rear end, so let's move those forward. Or 2 too far away,
Oh.
so that's there.
Right.
That's a bit better.
Shall we do a quick close-up of the situation?
Yes, I think so.
It's quite exciting in
And
record time.
I promise I won't interrupt you doing it.
No,
Lance.
that's
I
fine.
kept.
And also my wife is text saying, get your loaf of bread. So, loaf of
Yeah.
bread, please, internet.
Oh,
Please request in the comments, did you get the bread?
white or brown?
Oh, it's always brown in our house.
Oh,
So we'll start with the excitement over here. And as you can see, there's a unit of prodromi bursting through. We have elephants behind them, scythe chariots behind them. However, there's a little column of cavalry here, which I'm hopeful for. More prodromi. However, behind is heavy cavalry and this line of reluctant troops who've seen a rampaging elephant and understandably are feeling like they're okay. Meanwhile, in the middle, here we have pike blocks which have got slightly out of alignment.
I'll show my flank here, aren't I?
Well, I don't know.
But that's my zone of
Explode
control
that.
there, isn't
Yeah.
it? So,
And we've got the elephant column, which I'm hoping will. And then over here is a real mess. We've got light troops flanking these 2 units. We have silver spears arriving and their magical right
shields.
charging
Silver
ability.
shields.
Silver shields, what did I say? Sorry.
Spears.
Oh, sorry.
That's
There.
the last I'll pick you up.
Shining spears, the Eldar jet lights. And then here we have an interesting confrontation at the edge of the woods. So there we go. I'm not sure my commentary there.
I think it's that'd be wonderful.
Oh, lovely. Right, so how do we pull this out of the frying pan and into the fire? I think I will start with my chariots. I'll move them all as a group move up 2 on a 7. Because I think this is where they need to be, although I'm a little bit worried over here as well. So we'll see.
An awful lot of them.
There is. And I think with this front group, I'm going to attempt a difficult charge of coming here and then charging here.
Very nice.
Although it is only lights, so they're still hitting on an 8. So that will be on a 9. Oh, and it's an 8. Never mind. Right. One of my precious 8s. Here, on the right group, I'm going to do my free move with my general, just to bring everyone up to sketch. And I'm going to charge this cavalry, difficult charge to the diagonal to attack this disordered group. And it's a fail, so that's not happening.
Oh,
Oh. Right. Meanwhile, in the centre, we are going to volley fire from the left. So we're going to fire straight ahead with the front unit. It's a successful activation, hitting on an 8. Hit.
Oh, saving on a 6 for the veteran. Here we go. You can do it. Saves.
Oh, rats. Okay, behind them we're going to do the overhead fire on an 8. Hitting on an 8? No. We're going to shoot straight ahead with these guys on a 4. Hitting on an 8, missed. We're going to shoot straight ahead with the bowmen, who I realise are probably a safer bet because they're in with the general. And they are going to fire 2 shots. A miss and a miss.
Oh.
That takes us
Well, they start with 6s, don't they?
Yes,
And
they do. So
yeah. But in melee, they always hit on 8s, don't they?
yes.
So what happened if you're disordered then? You're still 8?
I think you're still 8.
Yeah.
You're as good disordered as you are generally.
Yeah.
I think we're going to fire our recently discovered bows and arrows with our light elephants, or the light infantry accompanying the elephants. That's on a 7, hitting on an 8. 8, so that's a hit straight ahead on this
6.
flank block.
2, so they are disordered. Do I test the general once they hit? I think I do, don't I?
Yeah,
So it's a
sending
2.
box through.
Down.
We will fire the light troops here on a 7, straight ahead again, hitting on an 8. Oh, it's a 9.
Save on a 6. No, that's disordered.
Brilliant. So I'm going to move the elephants through the lights into the next box on a 4. Oh, thank you. And we will attempt to charge on a 5,
5.
which I don't. It's an ace.
Phew.
Getting exciting there. However, and then it came to a grinding halt. Okay, now I've got these guys coming through here. Interestingly, it also places this cavalry out of range. So I'm going to move these guys diagonally here, so that's a difficult activation on a 3. I mean, manage it, thank heavens. I think we are going to fire these guys left. So that is a 2. Sorry, we're going to fire at these prodromi, and that's hitting on an 8, a miss. I'm going to charge this unit forwards. Do I throw a javelin at them? I think we charge because it's a better chance of hitting. So they are 1 out of general range, so it's a difficult activation, and it's the ace of spades. And that's my turn.
Goodness for that. It's so nice when the other person finishes.
Yes.
Isn't it? That's all yours, then.
Yeah, I think so.
Right, so take yours of colours again. So add all those aces I found under the table.
Yes, absolutely. I find it's a lot easier game if you just go through, take all the aces out of your deck.
Okay, so here I am at the top. I've got disordered cavalry. This is all buggered. General's there not doing much. I move him to here. And see, 1, 2. So we'll activate this guy shooting into the cavalry. 2. Needing an 8. Another 2. The Cretans activate on 2. No, he's too far out, isn't he? General's there. 1, 2. No, that's not good. I think that's that.
Is it? That's one square. I think they're within 2 diagonal squares because he's within
Oh,
this.
yeah, so it's 1.
Because this is the front edge, and they're at the
Oh,
front
there.
edge of the next
4.
one.
That's lucky. Hitting on 8. No. So that's 4 2s well. Just like that. So he goes down to 0. We'll try shooting across there at the front unit, or charging.
I think you've got nothing to lose from charging compared
But
with.
I'll be hitting on 8, won't I?
Yes, but you'll be able to make 2 hits
Yes.
of 8 apiece, and you won't run out of ammunition instead of not charging, which is 1 hit of an 8,
Yes. Okay.
and you lose ammunition.
So
And
2
you hit it
8s.
successfully.
Miss and a miss. So I've pulled 2 aces and 4 2s so far. But it gives you something to worry about.
Absolutely.
But I can't charge then there, can I? Because
I'm not sure because you think you'd be able to charge through your lights.
you can
Yeah,
charge with
different.
lights, can't you?
Yeah. I imagine if it was 2 formed units, but
Page.
is it 42?
48
Oh,
melees.
but charges are on 42.
Oh yes.
There's, in fact, on 43 there's permitted and prohibited charges, but unfortunately it's not very helpful. I wonder if sixth cohort attempt to charge diagonally. Okay.
So it's the third we're looking at, isn't it?
Yeah.
Third cannot charge because there are friendly units to its front and on its flank. But it doesn't say about lights though.
Yeah.
I thought you could charge through the. But until we see otherwise, should we just say they can't?
Yeah. If you're happy.
Use my phone in case that's important. A loaf of bread probably.
Yes.
Right, so we'll say they can't charge, just in this case. In that case, what I'll do is we'll bring up this unit here, straight forward. His mate. And this guy here will move to the left. Difficult. 5.
Oh,
There.
not being outflanked again.
No. Let's try and charge these in again then. On a no, so that's that one done. Now here, what I might do is play my strategy before I forget.
Oh,
And what it was is I had the King of Diamonds, I believe, which is lost. No, it's not. It's King of Diamonds reserves. Is a stratagem that enables a unit to remain off table at the beginning of the battle. The owning player must specify which baseline zone the unit is in reserve behind, i.e. so that's going to be over that bugger's muzzle over there. It arrives during any turn of the controlling player's choice after the first in which the unit plays an activation card of 4. If successful, the unit arrives in a table edge box in the designated zone. So I play a 4 to bring him on.
Brilliant.
6. And they are my cataphracts.
Oh, you see, I was wondering where they were.
I'm not too sure where to bring them on though, because it seems a bit gamey to bring them right in at the side.
I don't mind too much if that's the...
It does seem a bit gamey. If I bring right onto that flank, right to your
Yeah.
side, I'll tell you what I'll do. If I bring them on in this one,
Yeah.
so they just come on.
Cool.
But I don't think I can activate them again.
Or do they count as having a 4 on them?
I suppose they could do, couldn't they? I'll come back to that.
Cool.
I said no, great bit of filming just then. So that comes in, play the 6. No. Now, so the centre. The general's here, so he's going to try and get rid of that disorder by a 6. Now it's a save, isn't it?
Yeah.
6 plus 3. So he's there. 1, 2. So he's out. So it's difficult. And hitting you on a 6. No.
Hitting back on a 6? No.
It's got here on a 2. Hitting on a 6. Yes.
Ooh, saving on a 7. Saved but not able to strike back.
Sky here will move forward 1. 6. Can't rally because you're in my zone. These, I don't think these can shoot across there. It's 1
It's 1 forward.
forward, then it's.
Oh, is it? Is that the same for my bowmen who keep firing diagonally? Although actually I also have javelins, so the argument is I can throw javelins and... Oh yes, I hadn't realised only javelins can fire diagonally. So when I was firing my bows sideways, it was actually firing my...
Oh, so it needs to be 1 forward and then?
Yeah, so everything except javelins goes in a sort of
Yes.
flower. Although that sort of implies that bows can only shoot 2.
I'll just show the viewers the chart.
I think bows can shoot diagonally. I don't think I agree with that. I think you should have bows shooting diagonally.
But not, but say for what, from there
Yeah,
to
I
here?
should think so.
Yes.
I sort of interpret that as...
Forward and then... Yes, because if
That's-
it's here, you've got to be able to shoot.
Yeah, you can't. Well, it kind of makes more sense that with artillery that you go, there's a point at which, but I think you can fire it diagonally.
But unless the viewers were mentioned in the...
Absolutely.
Yes, okay. So this is will fire diagonally,
Yeah.
hitting on a 8.
Oh.
After all that.
We're guaranteed if we have a long protracted discussion about a rule that it'll all just fizzle out and miss.
I've got to do something here. If I try and just get those back, that's going to take a 8, sorry, to get charged forward.
That other one
Do I do
was
mine?
kind of 7.
Yeah. General's there, so I move this cavalry, a difficult, to turn and move 1. An 8. So they're moving this way.
Oh, Are you able to do? Would that not be 2 moves?
Oh, so it's that way
1 move
and then there, isn't it?
and then a second move. I
That,
think
that was 1 move. I think that's the 2. I think is it?
I thought a change of facing is
one move.
1 move.
And then it moves forward.
But I think that would be a second card activation.
Oh, do you think so?
Yeah.
Not that he has the 2 moves anyway. The 2 boxes.
No, but I think the change facing is one
Yeah. Okay, I'm quite happy with that.
activation, and then
I just have them there, I think. I'm still.
slag me off in the comments, but not wrong.
Yeah. Tell you what, let's try and charge these disordered anyway. No, that's that. Play my mind up. Yeah, this. It's not down here. Got all these guys at the back, 4 units. I think
Well, they're quietly standing there while the elephants win the war.
the side chariots.
Oh yeah.
If I move into here, I don't get the bonus, do I? Because he's got to be 2,
Yes, if he's
Got
charged
bullets.
2 squares.
and that means he has 2 hits, doesn't it?
Yes.
2 attempts. It's already a straight line. What to do first? So there's the command range. Let's try charging these forward. 3. Use his lance this time. And play 2 6s. Hit and a miss.
So a save on a 7+, save on a 7, and then a hit back on a 6. Miss.
Yes. Goodness me, I don't know what to do here. Right. Keep the pressure on by moving the elephants diagonally. Difficult. 9.
There's pressure.
And I think what I'll do is I'll charge this anyway, forward. 9. So it moved in there, and that's an automatic charge, is it?
Yes, yeah.
So I'm hitting with 1 card on a 6. That's a miss.
But you're not getting you've got an extra one.
No, because you've got to build up the speed, haven't you?
But I think you have to do that by being 1 square away. If you were charging from this square without the run up, so I think you've had the run up.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah.
Okay. That's still a miss.
So
Ace,
hit
so
back on a
annoying.
6.
I've got so many aces.
Hitting back on a 6. No, I miss.
The my far right corner, the pro drawer will charge forward on a 4. That's good enough. Hitting on a 6, which is a miss.
Hitting back on a 6. A 10.
Saving on a light cavalry
yeah.
other.
No, they're still a bad save of 8.
Oh, a 10.
Oh, save.
Let's move these up. 4. So these are going to turn into this box, which will be
1 move.
1
2
move.
moves. Be 1 move. Yeah.
What do I want to do that again now? Really? So move these elephants up and sort of command. Now I've really got to try and move these other guys up. Okay, look. So, companions, 4. That's good enough, isn't it? Thwarted, 3. Still okay. The other units, 7. to move the box. Okay. I've really got to try and turn those cataphracts, which will be a 7. The charger pro drum wave forward again. 2, that's it. And I've got to count up all these aces. I'm sure you put a few in the deck.
The trick is Tipex. You've got to
Yes.
Tipex out all the other symbols.
I've lost one already.
Oh yeah. Well, how do I? To be honest, this is
the most
this is
intense so
diff-
far,
yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah. Right. Ooh. Although I don't feel. Oh, here's some extra cards.
Right.
Definitely more of a mess. Right. Thinking over this right flank. I am going to I'm going to move these guys. These guys are actually in this box. I should behave myself more. So actually, I think I'm going to do a difficult charge. In fact, no. I'm going to attach my general. Then I'm going to do a difficult charge diagonally to here, and then straight ahead. So that's going to be a 3, and of course it's an ace to begin with. So I'm going to play my leader reroll, and then it's a 9. Charge. Right, so that is hitting on a 6, and I've hit on a 6.
Save, well, I need to save this. On a 7,
I think that does
good
it.
now.
Yeah. You get hit back.
Oh yes, on a 8. 8.
Oh, he does it. Saving on an 8. Ah! And the lesson we learn is never charge anything.
And think we can't.
You'll only become disordered.
We can't rally ourselves because we're both in the.
Yeah. I'm going to try and break the deadlock with this unit charging diagonally. Although, actually, I don't think they can. I think they have to charge a unit to their front.
I don't think you can. Can you
I can
ignore
ignore
lights
lights.
to the front?
More rule book.
Zones of control. Zones of control, page 40. Non-light units may disregard the zone of control of enemy other light units, so I don't think you can ignore it.
Right, so
Well, no, non-light units, which you are, can disregard the zone of enemy light units. So you
right,
can.
so I can charge. So I'm going to charge diagonally. So it's going to be a 3 plus activation and another ace.
And that takes out a lot of your
It does.
boys. They get further behind.
Yes. I think I'm going to activate the chariot team first, and I'm actually going to activate just the front light chariots, and they are going to perform a diagonal charge against your lights. And they do that on a 6.
Now, I can do fade, can't I?
Yes. And then we can argue over which. However, I think it's not good because they count as
Mounted. So on foot, in open, evading, mounted, 7 plus. Here we go. 5. So, are they written down?
Ooh, good question. Or they just,
Evading, page 43.
yes, but I think it's just that you don't get to hit back. But of course, you're never going to get hit back anyway.
You'd certainly have 2, yeah, you'd have 2 hits as well, wouldn't you? tell you what happens if you fail it.
Oh, light units must evade. That's where I made my mistake. Pointed out by the internet.
If a unit fails the evade test, then it's been caught and the charging unit will melee with it in the normal manner, except the evading unit may not battle back. Should it survive?
Or is considered to have evaded successfully.
Right. Okay, so you need to get rid of it, otherwise
Yeah.
I'll move.
So that is hitting on 8s, and I've got 2 chances. A 10 and a 5, so it's 1 hit.
So I need to save. Nice, so they're off. So that's, do I test for 4?
No, I don't think you bother different lights.
So you move in.
There we go. And actually, I think I'm going to try. What am I going to do? Do I just, now the question is, do I immediately try to reverse out? Do I wait until I'm charged and evade? Because I think I'll have a save of a 3+. What do I do?
I'd wait until,
Yeah.
so I'd do.
I'm going to try and fire my bows then, straightforward. Now it's going to be a difficult activation, so it's on an 8, and I'm not going to. Right, so that's the chariot core done. Now, what to do here? We've got 2 disordered units at the back. I think I'm going to charge straight ahead with the
These ones?
no, these ones, the undisordered. So that's 7, hitting on a 6.
You got a lance as well.
Oh, now what does the elephant lance do? Is that
That just indicates that you've got 2
two
anytime you
hits?
want.
What's that, the rule with the elephants? I'm worried I've granted elephants. Bonus to hit charge.
Yeah,
So,
anytime.
2
So-
misses.
So 2 misses?
Yep.
Oh,
So you're going to hit back on an 8.
no.
Okay. And we can take the lance away. Sorry. It's terrible having charged across this battlefield. It's so far away.
No, maybe not.
Right, next is going to be an attempt
Is
to.
that flying again?
I don't want to ruin your sheep line. I think he's a bit sleepy and sick.
Get out of you.
He's not got much flying in for a fly.
That is straight in a cup of tea.
Yes. Now, let's try and rally this unit on a 10, but saving on a 6. Yes. So
Oh no, didn't want that.
however, it would have been better if he could now utilise his charge. I think. Ooh. I think I'm going to turn these to face your side chariots. Now, it is a difficult activation.
It was deep.
Yes, so that's a 2+ down to 4+,
I think it is.
and it's a 7.
So I'll take an 8 to charge.
Yes. I think volley fire from the left once more. So this unit firing straight ahead, 6 hitting on an 8, misses. Down to 1 arrow left.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Oh, thank you. I'll keep these nearby because. So that's them. These guys firing overhead on a 10 activation. It'd be nice if that was the shot. Hitting on an 8 and they miss. So down to 2. These guys firing straight ahead on a 4, hitting on an 8. Nope, they miss. I need to stop laying these on top of the ammunition kits. Guys behind them overhead. I'll take that away to begin with. Down to 2 and hitting on an 8, no an ace. These guys will fire 2 straight ahead. Oh no, wait, activate them first. 3,
That's 2.
they're down to 2. Miss and a miss. Who was the nearest? Okay, in fact I'm going to fire them again. 8, that's the 8 I want.
Yeah, that's it.
2 more shots. 9 a hit and 2 a miss.
Saving a 6. Saves.
Oh, and they're out of ammunition. Right.
See if I can get at those because they're fighting on 8s all the time, aren't they?
Yes. Yeah, and that will actually panic a lot.
Quite a few.
Okay, so we're going to fire these guys again on a 9. That would be useful for it to hit. Hitting an 8. Oh, it's a 10.
Save. 4.
That's what we wanted. Unit behind them are going to have another go. No, they're not. Not within the general. Okay, so that's actually
That goes there.
much as.
Did you take that one off?
Oh, did I not?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. No. So they're down to 1. So that.
Wiggling.
Yeah. I think it's getting them disordered in the zone of control.
Yes, it stops you, doesn't it, from rallying?
Right, so over on this side, right, I'm going to do a diagonal move with my cataphract. Oh no, am I? Because they're out of range. I think I might have to do a 1/over move with my general. The cataphracts are going to. I also feel it's a bit gamey of coming straight into their flank.
Well, they've come on there. I don't think it's anything wrong with that.
In which case, I can actually do a charge straight into the flank. Difficult activation, so that's a 3, and it's a 5. So cataphract on cataphract violence. I'm going to save my lance because I'm going to get 2 hits anyway. Or can I do 3 hits?
Yeah, I suppose
Is
you
it
could
an
do 3.
extra?
I think we did that last time, didn't
Okay, in which case I'll use it and get 3 hits on 6s. So 1 miss, 1 hit, 2 hits.
we? Saving on 5s,
Yeah,
but I'm
because
hitting the flank. Does that mean
don't get a strike back.
did you get anything on your save?
I don't think so. No, I think
Oh,
it's just the fact it's 2
okay.
hits.
Save 1 disorder.
Right.
So I think we missed all that action.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Cataphract on cataphract violence. Having emerged into the flank. Right. This cavalry is going to charge straight forwards on a 2, so that's success. Hitting on a 6, and they miss. So you get
Hitting back on a miss.
Now, what box? These guys are in this box, these guys are in this box. So I'm going to throw diagonally at your. Are they heavy cavalry or companion? Heavy.
They're Greek cavalry.
That is a failure. No, it isn't. Firing diagonally isn't a difficult activation.
I think
Internet told me last time.
mentioned.
Yeah.
How dare you mention that?
Right, so hitting on an 8 and they miss. It's one of my aces, and they're down a chit. I think we're going to fire straight ahead with these guys. 5, hitting on an 8, miss, down 1. They're going to fire diagonally, hitting on an 8. No, they miss. They're out of ammunition. They're going to fire straight ahead, hitting on an 8. They hit, so that's the side chariots.
Chariots, and they're saving on 7, do you reckon?
Yes.
Chariots all 7 plus, so I'll go. Saves.
Oh, And they're down now. That old shit. And I think I'll try to activate these guys again. Or do I activate these guys? I think we'll go for the fight again. So second activation and it's an ace. So that is my move.
Right. It's getting very cluttered.
Felt like it was going for ages and then suddenly it stops.
So hour and a half we're up to. Do you want to do a flyby?
Yeah, it's getting interesting. Or should we go after yours?
Yes, okay.
Because then we've both had a turn. Also, it's cuts down the amount of footage of me collecting cards.
Yeah. Right, so I've got cavalry on this wing, that's disordered. So that's this command. So what I'll do a, do I do a diagonal charge? Because you could evade then, couldn't you?
Yes.
That means I go into the box.
Oh yes.
And do I want to go into that box? Because you couldn't turn because you're in
Yeah, I think that'll be safe.
I think so. So let's charge diagonally. 5.
Okay, so that's a successful activation. Now I
So-
evade on a 3 and manage that.
So,
So I will come one back.
so I'll move into there. The general will stay there, I think. And he'll move this guy, this unit up. 3. I don't think I can do the diagonal because that's there, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can't go through there. Isn't that what they said in that?
Yes.
Yes.
That's third cohort
Yeah.
again. Yeah.
To shoot those. Try shooting those. The 3 hitting on 8 hits.
Ooh, saving on a 8. Do not save, so disordered.
I do a difficult move and move that cavalry back. We'll take a chance and charge forward. Charge forward. On an X. So,
Wasn't going either way.
so central command. What's happening here? So we've got a block that's disordered and 2 that are disordered. Let's try and rally this one. On a 3, so you've got 6, so that comes off, thankfully. On a 3 as well.
Mm.
I think the general is going to move up to here. The charge is forward. A 9, hitting on a 6, miss.
Hitting back on a 6, also miss.
This will charge forward, this one here. An 8, and we'll use his hero. Do you have state before?
No, I think it's if you miss, you can
Yes.
re-roll.
The miss. We'll use our matey boy. The 2.
Oh.
I think I found that little run of cards again.
Yes. So hitting back on a 6, also miss.
It's charging.
Oh no, that was hitting back on an 8 because those are long
Oh,
balls.
that's right. We'll charge forward this one, and they're disordered. The 4 and the 8, so that's 1 hit.
Oh, so that is a 7+ save, and they fail, so they're disordered. They don't get a hit back because you're successful in hitting.
This one.
Oh, sorry.
So we're over here. He can do a diagonal, can't he?
Yes, he can, yeah, because there's
So
no.
that'll be 4, 5. That is deep diagonals, that'd be a 5 required. 4. So that's that gone. Now down here, the area I'm not too sure what I'm doing,
Yes.
as opposed to the middle bit, which I'm not overly sure what I'm doing. So you're in that block there. So I can charge you there, can't I, with my lights?
Yes, light on light violence.
General's there. This guy here, I can do. I might do this one first. Charging diagonal, using his alarm or his extra hit.
Yep. It's going to be
Two,
them if you
two
go back in.
cards, 6s. Hit, miss.
Ooh, so that is a 7-up save, and they don't, so they're disordered.
Now the side chariot, we'll just get the 1. Charge forward, hitting on a 6, it hits.
So saving on a 7, no, so gone. However, this unit keeps them in place for the flank charge.
It does, yes.
However, that
Yes,
is.
it's the morale tests.
Oh yes, good lord. Right. So next door to them.
It's only 1, I think. Is that one there, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
they're diagonal.
And it's so saved, not saved. So disordered elephant.
So that's that.
Does disorder spread? Or is it as if they get taken off, it spreads?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we were to lose another one.
What's the point charging that light? I mean, you can't do much with that light unit, can you? I don't think you can fire through there.
No.
The trangy bits belong to that one. Let's move that charge those proton way forward. 7 is on a 6, which it hits.
Ooh, saving on a 7, which I don't. Ooh. Hitting back on an 8, which I don't.
Okay, let's try and turn the general's quite a distance over there. That's 1 block. 2 is out of the. Has the general moved yet, has he?
I don't think he has.
I might get him to move. I'll move in there. 1, 2.
Here.
And charge the Roger. Hitting on 6s as it hits.
Ooh, saving on an 8. No. Hitting back on an 8. Yes.
Saving on a 7. No, so they're off.
Oh, thank goodness.
That comes off there. In that case, the charge goes forward on a 2.
Yeah.
Adjust.
Oh,
Sorry, you missed all
Oh,
the
yeah.
action. So the proton were just gone off. Charge forward at 2, hitting on 6, which it hits.
Saving on an 8, which it is not.
Your saving's not good.
No.
So they're off, are they?
They are, because that's 2 hits.
Now, see, a nice fail on your cataphracts would be good.
Yes. However, they save on a 5. Do they save against? Yeah.
Yes.
5.
Oh.
And then 8 of, however, the disordered behind. This cavalry is disordered.
And we'll go again. 6, hit.
Ooh. That is a 8. And they save.
No!
And they get a hit back on an 8. Brilliant.
And let's try and turn those cataphracts around to face.
I think that's good enough.
I think it is, isn't it? moving round.
Oh, we're going to do a... But you're still going, aren't you?
Yeah. Move this one forward on a 2, which is no good.
Oof. What a turn.
There's something for everybody in that.
Absolutely.
Do you want to do a flyby then?
I will do a flyby. What's that?
Tidying up the board.
Sorry, where's the camera? Because I'll keep putting my fingers in front of it. Right, so 3, 2, 1, here we go. Now down here we have standoff of Indian cavalry and the cataphracts versus the other cataphracts. Over here we have Macedonian elephants and scythe chariots coming through. However, there is a flanking elephant there. These units still not keen to get involved. It's a bit scary.
They've never seen action since I painted them.
No, absolutely. Around here. So we've got the pike blocks, one of which is disordered here against these elephants. And we've got a slightly healthier looking pike blocks against slightly unhealthy looking Indian warriors. Chariots still lurking at the back. Here are the silver shields and the mercenary hoplites. And there we are over on the flank of this weird, terrible crap cavalry standoff. Brilliant.
Okay, so you can slot that in at 140.
140. That's quite helpful because I sort of flick through. Where am I with the? Oh, he's got his phone. Right. Okay. So I need to shuffle my cards. However, right. However, it is looking a real mess.
It is looking a mess.
I'm not feeling good, but I guess you're not feeling good.
No, I'm not.
It's that glorious thing about war games that you basically for 3 hours feel uncomfortable about your position, and then at the end, one of us goes, "Oh, I won."
Yeah.
Right.
Which is you at the moment. It's,
But do you think?
yeah, I'm cursed by the cabin. It's the cabin curse.
That's true. I'm not sure. I think it could. I feel very flimsy with these units of Indian warriors.
Well, they're still staying there, aren't they? You haven't lost. Well, you lost one.
I've lost 3.
You lost 3, did
Yeah.
you?
It's whittled down.
But he's got loads left.
Well, there's 16, I can tell you. There's 16.
No, in fact, I painted up those Indian warriors after the gallbladder operation in my time off work. Every clan's got a silver line.
Absolutely. Let's start over on this left flank.
Try and get that in focus then. Okay.
We'll continue with cataphract on cataphract. Now my general is here, so that's 1, 2. So actually the cataphracts are out of range. What do I want to do? I think I'm going to fire my disordered unit on a 10. They're going to hit on an 8, which they don't. They miss. And they're down to 1 arrow. Now I actually don't want to kill that scythe chariot because I quite want these elephants moving. So I'm going to fire this unit on a 2 straight ahead towards the scythe chariot. Note they miss. I'm going to use these guys to throw their javelins forwards. And they actually hit for a change. So they hit the heavy cavalry there.
So I think that's 7, isn't it? Come on, 3, so it's like a hit.
Disorder for you there. As the rain falls. Right. Difficult activation for the cataphracts because they're out of range, so that's going to be a 3. And it's a 5. They are going to hit on a 6, which they do.
So you're on a 5? No! Oh no, they're off! They came on, looked around, and then went off. And that's a morale test for the guys to their left, which is this guy here, leading 7s. No, so they're off. He came, you saw, and he buggered off.
Yeah, that's rough.
all of a sudden that flanker appears. Flanker appears rather weak.
If only not for the 4 groups of 4 units of troops.
Yeah, which are
who've
plodding
sagely
forward.
stood back. Right, what to do? I think I'm going to try and rally these guys then on a 6 or more. That's a 9, so on an 8, which was an ace, so they do not. I think I'm going to charge these guys diagonally against your lights. Now you might, I think you'll probably choose to evade, won't you?
yes, 3
So-
plus, isn't it?
That's a difficult charge, that's on a 3, and it's a 7.
So I'll take 30.
Yeah, I think you're a 3 plus against infantry in the open.
Yes. So he evades.
Right.
Back there. It so happens to have the general in there.
However, it now frees them up to fire straight forwards at the elephants. So they are going to fire their bows on a 4, hitting on an 8, they miss. I think I'm going to fire them again, and they're not. So that's them closed down. So we will start with this group. I'm actually going to go for the flank charge because I'm very excited with these elephants on your scythe chariots. And it's a 3, so that's successful. But you can probably evade, can't they?
I don't think they can because they're regular, aren't they? Side
Are
chariots.
they? They're not lights.
Side chariots. Page.
I'm not
23.
required to evade when charged. Although that sounds like you can choose whether to evade or not.
Page number.
Sorry, I'm looking at your
Um,
cheat sheet. They occupy a weird quasi-light scythe chariots.
although no, it says chariots are light.
Yeah, so I think they can choose to evade.
Yes. So they're not these. So they are.
Again, it'll be 3 plus because elephants count as infantry in.
7.
Oh, so they do.
So they would go away from the charge, would they?
I'm not sure. Do they?
Straight. Would they go straight back? Because
Yeah, I think it's the easiest.
they could go into this because they're lights and lights.
Yes,
They'd go away, wouldn't they? But you can't have 2 facing the same.
it's whether we just say, well, you can turn and face because they are lights, so they're nimbler,
So they could go.
and just
For
pop them
example,
behind
there.
Yeah,
Right. Answers on a postcard, I think.
yeah,
on that one.
absolutely. Whew, that's now a difficult activation because I'm out of range of the. Okay, so my next activation will be this elephant straight ahead. No!
Oh!
Ace of clubs. Right, I may as well activate the chariot division, and I'm going to want to activate this chap to fire straight ahead. And it's an ace!
Ah.
Hit my pocket of aces.
Have you played your strategy?
No, it's a moment specific.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Sounds like a loss of a general, possibly.
it is.
Ah.
It's exactly that. Right, over here, I'm going to throw javelins with my disordered cavalry at your disordered cavalry. So that's activating on a 9, hitting on an 8, miss, down a javelin. And I'll do the same for these guys, and also activating on a 9, hitting on a 10, so they've hit them.
So you've got a 7. 7.
Oh, it's also down. Okay, that's unfortunate, and they're both on 9s. Right, I think I'm going to move these guys 1 forwards. They're out of range. So So that's a 3 up. And they don't. So that's the breakdown there.
So-
that's the turn. That was not as well. I think getting rid of cavalry over here is probably a boon, but
Right. So this left-hand command, my light archers, like bowmen, have got no arrows left. Generals here. And you see, I can't do any flank attacks there because that's in the way. If I charge you, you've got to bugger off, aren't you? If you do bugger it, I'm
but then
moving
you
to there.
move one forwards and
And
then
that leaves me nice and open then, doesn't it?
yes.
So what I'll do is bring this one up, one forward, 5. Leave the general there for now. The archers would fire their bows at the cavalry. 8. No, so that goes down to nothing. And over here, the cavalry, out of command, will throw their javelins straight forward. No.
No.
No. So moving down to the centre, make sure everything's on. So the general's here, disordered unit there, and one disorder there. So this will charge forward. A 6, hitting on 6s, ace.
Ooh, hitting back on a 6, 9.
So you've got a 6, save.
Oh.
These will here, move forward. That's nice. 3, hitting on a 6, no.
Hitting back on a 6.
8, I think
Or
they're.
is it 8?
Yeah.
Oh, they disorder? I don't
They're all bow.
Oh, they're bowmen.
Yeah.
Yes, so they miss. Sorry, I beg your pardon.
Go for these forward. Hitting on 8s. There's a miss, and we'll play the hero.
Ooh, reroll.
4. So back
That's
to
also,
you.
also miss. So,
Yeah.
however, I'm hitting on 8s and I miss.
Boy, oh boy. Let's move these forward. The 7. So we'll fire these straight forward. 3. That's good enough, I think, isn't it? Because he's out of range.
Yeah.
On a 8, no. And we'll try that again.
No, because he needs a 5.
Oh, he does, yes. Oh, that's right, it's all broken down. Right, what am I going to do here? I think first of all, I will move the general 2, so 2 there. So can light cavalry charge into the flank of a formed unit?
Yes.
And we'll try that then, into the flank of these elephants. On the 10. They charge home there, don't they?
Yes.
So that's 2 6s.
No, it's
The
8.
2 8s, 2 8s
Because it's
light.
cavalry, yeah, light.
7 and 7.
Ooh, phew.
Right then, so these. Two there. Fourth one, turn. just in the wrong place there. I could try those, couldn't I? It caused something. You something to think about. 3.
Right, they have to have 8. However, I think it is 7. Or hang on, is it 7 or 5? Because they're no open evaded mountain. That's a 7 plus, and it's a 3.
So
They are taking hits.
So it's 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ace and a 2.
They survive.
Ah, that could go again. But I don't think I will just at the moment. So this here is open.
Yes.
So,
Just looks in.
yeah. Yeah. We'll move up those to there. The light cavalry charge. No, so light's facing formed infantry.
But they're
columns.
okay because they're a special case because they're prodromi, aren't they? I thought.
No, they only get the lance because they carry a pike type.
Ah.
I don't think they can. I think they're still classed as light.
Okay.
So 1, 2. So their elephants are still. I think elephants will diagonally charge there. The 6 hitting you on
6.
6. No, miss.
Hitting back on a 6. Yes.
Save you on a 6. No,
Oh.
so that's.
They're escorted so they can take a disorder.
Is that still a? It's not a rampage after the second one, isn't it?
No, it's rampage after the second. Yeah.
Let's move this box up. 5. This one. 2. That's okay. And this one. Boy, oh boy. So I might as well charge this one forward again. No, so that's that.
Whew.
It's going to go to the wire.
It's an anxious game, this one. You're quietly having palpitations.
Oh. It does seem to equal itself out.
Yeah,
You can't
it's-
make a save and then I
Yeah.
can't make a hit.
Absolutely.
It's,
I think it's very. I think, and I always feel this with, again, having come from Warhammer Fantasy Battle, where you'd take, one man, 1 hit. So if you have a big block, and actually here you've got 2 hits, so it does feel quite. It can turn quite dramatically.
It can do, can't
Because
it?
you lose one, and then suddenly they're useless at fighting. Yeah.
Alright, which end are you starting at?
Oh, which are you pointing over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
thank
more
you.
challenging. Let me think about. We'll start over here then. Let's go for javelin straight ahead again. Activate on a 10, but I'm not going to do anything silly. So hitting on an 8 and miss. So they are now out of javelins. Same with them, shooting diagonally, and that's an ace.
Oh.
So that's the flank again.
Is there how many foot units are you losing out by doing that?
I've got these.
Yeah. So they'd be quite handy, wouldn't they?
They would. In a way, I think I might need to move the general and. But it's so key. I think. It's a real sort of. It's now our 2 units limply flapping at each other. I think I'll go with the chariots, and I'm going to fire straight ahead. In fact, I think they're down to 2 because I'm fairly sure I fired them
I think
last
so.
turn. So they are now down to 1. and I will hit on an 8, and I hit.
And these are veterans, so they save on 6s, I think.
Yes.
No, but they
No,
can
that's
disordered.
all right.
Silver shields.
Right.
It's pacifists.
I will attack again then, but I won't. So that's the chariots done. Right, what's the most important things here? I think I'm actually going to take a move of my general to this box. I'm then going to charge these guys forwards on a 9. They're going to hit on a 6, which they don't. You get a hit back.
A 6? No, that's my opportunity, that was.
Right. I'm now going to charge this group straight ahead at the flank of your elephant. 8.
2 hits.
I'm going to
3
use my
hits.
extra attack. I get a hit, a miss, and a hit. So that's 2 hits.
So save on 6s. 2 6s, easy. 1. Oh.
Oi.
Oh, he's off, isn't he?
It is.
So he rampage back. Is it worth doing?
I think it could.
Yes, it could be, couldn't it?
Yes, it could hit. What I really like is.
What you really like, John.
Yeah,
That's
what a
okay.
cat. Yeah, absolutely.
It's at the back somewhere, wasn't it? Page 52.
I was flipping limply.
So what I want is a 4 to 6, really. Ace. So it's to the left. This one.
Yes, so that's your side chariots.
So
It'd
he
be really
makes
good.
a save of. Oh, he saves, doesn't he?
Oh yes. So
But
that's
so the elephants are off. And you move in box.
yes, I do. Right, so the next move for this, guys, is going to be charging these elephants straight ahead. What happens on a 4, hitting on a 6, and they miss.
So hit back on an 8 because I'm disordered. No.
Oh. Right, volley fire from the left again. So we're going to fire straight ahead here. However, they're not going to because they're now out of command. So that is that for
An
them.
escape.
Right.
We need one of those handles on the camera thing because it's very jerky.
Yeah. What to do over here? However, it's now looking better because we seem to have cleared our force, cleared our front. Now these guys were in this command, so they're going to come on forwards, which they do. Oh, I could have moved and fired them, but never mind. I need to. Is it just lights with javelin that can move and fire, or is it anybody who has javelins?
Just lights.
Just lights. Okay, never mind then. Yeah, that was
But I
horrible.
might be wrong.
I'm going to move these guys straight forwards and charge your prodromoi on a 10, but you
That's
can
it.
evade on a
Evade.
3.
4. So they come back to here.
Right. I'm going to attempt to rally these guys on a 2, which is a success, and they are on a 7, which they do.
Ah.
I'll attempt to rally these guys on a 2, and they're on an 8, which they do.
Beyond irritating.
Absolutely. I'm going to do a doubly difficult activation with my cataphracts to come into this box. And they don't because it's an ace. Right, and that's
That's
my
done.
move.
Let's move that round to there.
Thank you.
That's right.
you've currently killed 4 units.
What have I lost?
Mostly
2
elephants.
cavalry, 2 light cavalry, 2 elephants, skirmishers, I think. Right, from this side over here. I use those javelins in right. It goes down to 1. The general's here. See if I can make any inroads here. I'll throw some javelins on an ace. Oh! I'm not too. It's not too
I think for both of us, this flank is
It's
the
static,
non-event. Yeah.
This is the event here, though, isn't it? It's, so I can't rally using that box there. So we'll go forward here then. A 6 hitting on 6s. A 10.
Oh. Saving on a 7. No, so disordered. No hit back.
So we'll go these. 7 hitting on 6s. 7.
Ooh, another save of a 7. And no, so another disordered.
Can't quite get the follow up.
Yeah.
This guy here. And a 7. Needing a 6. 7.
Or they disordered.
Oh yes, bugger.
So it's an 8.
Yeah.
So I also need an 8 because I'm also disordered, but I miss.
Let's go forward with these. 2.
Yeah.
That's good enough. 6s. 3. I play my hero. The 2.
Oh.
Heroes don't like it
Hit
today.
back on a 6 and I hit.
Saving on a 6. An ace. So I'm disordered. Think about that. 2. Move the cavalry. 2 to there. 6. Here in front. That's nothing to do with them. Let's try moving this one forward. Hitting on 8s. 8.
Ooh, so saving on a 6 and that's saved, but I don't get a hit back.
Oh, it's difficult. Let's move. Let's try the general again. Nope.
I guess a reroll.
Reroll. No, so that's central. Now to the difficult left, to the difficult right flank, sorry. Let's take this in stages. So, my side chariot's about to be flanked.
Or it's also in a good position.
The general's here, so I can charge these into those elephants, which I do. Requiring 8s. 2 of them, isn't there?
Yes.
7. 5.
They live again.
The scythe chariots into your lights. 7.
Right, I have to evade, but it's a 7 plus, so that is a 2, so I don't evade.
That's 2 6s.
Yes.
3. 2.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's rough.
That's the second rough.
Yes,
That's
That's
very
rough.
statistic.
That's-
That's statistics biting you
that's rough as.
hard there, yeah.
Remove the light troops up. At 9. The lights will charge. They can't charge though, can they? Formed.
No.
I think we might have done that wrong, you know.
In that we had them charge earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
In that case, I'll leave those there.
They're a tricky concept because they're lights that are good at charging,
Yeah.
but only in the weird
Yes,
situations.
because I
where
think I was
lights
hitting
can
those on
charge.
6s, but they should be 8s then,
Yeah.
shouldn't they, with the lance?
Ah,
Yeah.
not to worry.
Right, let's move 1, 2. Difficult charges then. 2.
Or is that's a move? That's not yet a charge.
No, that's right. Move the elephants up 1. Let's move the cavalry up 1. Apologies. It's all ever so exciting down here.
Absolutely.
The infantry will move diagonally on 3. Followed by these diagonal. The Paltan. I should have moved him over. That's it.
Right, I'll stick in this corner since the camera's on them. However, it does not mean I have any plan. Now my general is currently sat here, so everybody, save the cataphracts, are in range. Right. And it's all a big mess because there's now an elephant stood in the middle of my front arc. Right. However, it could look worse. Right, I think I'm in fact going to charge these into the flank of your scythe chariot because they are very uncomfortable. 9, so that's a successful charge.
So you've got 2 hits there.
Well, no, you get to
Oh,
evade on a 3,
8.
so they evade.
So that's on evade now, away from the, so it's that way.
Yeah.
Right, so you can't evade away.
Or would you go down? I always think there's a sort of, you just take it past, but. In order for a unit to be permitted to evade, there must be a box into which it can evade, or in the case of a light unit, only a non-light unit behind which it can evade.
It's got to be away from the charge.
It must move into an adjacent box that it could legitimately enter, either directly away from the direction of the charge, into a diagonal box if the charges are charging on a diagonal, or directly to its rear.
Well, its rear's here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Away from the charge is this way. We've had this a few times. So if the charge is that direction,
Yeah, you'd think
it is this
goes
direction.
sideways, yeah. Should the box into which the unit is attempting to evade already contain 2 friendly units, then it can interpenetrate, or a friendly unit's at right angles to it, then the evading unit may move into the box beyond that.
So it can move into this one
Yeah.
here, because it's only a light. Well, they're both light, aren't they? So
Yeah.
you can go into either one of these 2.
Yeah, I think so.
Which one do you think?
It's difficult for me to say because I would like them in the one where the elephant's not at risk, but
In that case, we'll do that.
I suppose
I don't want to make anything out.
the argument for doing that is that's the well, no, it's two tricky ones because
Because then you have to face that way.
yeah,
don't
I think that's probably the
you? The middle ground.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Okay.
Whew. What are we doing wrong, internet? Sid, Anthony, you're our only hope.
Yeah.
Although that makes me.
And then
Although
you
again, we're at another position for a.
Then you move into.
I move into this square. Oh, well, there's a. I was thinking, oh, one's coming loose. No, it's the hero at the front with his club.
Ah.
Right. So that's useful. Although they've now taken themselves out of command range, so that is them. I think I'm going to move these guys forward to here. 1 and 8, and we will take the general with them. I'll move these guys forwards 1 and 2. That's a success. I will move these guys forwards 1. Oh, I didn't nominate to shoot. I'll move these guys forward 2, and that's the ace of spades, so that does for that. Moving into the centre now. What is the thing I want to do? I think I need to keep pushing with these elephants against these disordered troops. So I'll start with the guys with the general in the box, charging forwards on an 8, and hitting on a 6, which they miss.
Hit back on 8. Miss.
Right. I'll charge these elephants here forwards on a 6, hitting on a 6. 5, no.
8. Yes.
Oh, saving on a 6. Yes. Okay. Now, these guys are out of range. I will fire this unit at the front, activate on a 6, hitting on an 8, 10, so I do hit.
Oh, it takes another.
Double disorder. I will activate the unit behind them for overhead fire with their extra bow. 6 hitting on an 8, no. So in fact, that guy can have that one. Oh, and there's nobody who can fire here. What do I do with these bowmen? They're not legionaries, they can't swap.
No.
They're going to cause a lot of panic if they run.
Do you take a chance of attack? Get lucky?
Yeah, I think, oh, they're going to be turning on a 4 on a 6, so they're out of range. Do I abandon that to try and save this elephant? Or do I just try and... I think I'm going to try and turn this elephant, so that's going to be a difficult activation because they're out, and difficult because they're deep. So that goes from 4 to 6. Yay, and it's a 7. Right. In which case, I'm going to try and charge these guys forward again, but I don't. So that's that. And then back to team comedy over here. Right, I think I'm going to move my mounted general 1, 2, and I'm going to activate these guys to throw their javelins forwards. So hitting on an 8, and they miss. And they are now also out of javelins. This box is going to move forwards, and it's not because it's an ace.
Oh.
Chariots, chariots,
Oh,
chariots.
yes. Thought I got away with it.
We will fire this guy again. On a 4, hitting on an 8, he misses and he's out of ammunition. Now it would be really good to get the chariots engaged at this point. But what are they going to do? Where are they going to go? I'm going to... Got a lot of things that are very good against point blocks. It's the difficulty of keeping things in reserve. You risk not being in a position to use them. Because I was thinking, surely they can either launch through a gap if it forms in your line, or plug a gap if it forms in mine. I think I've not really got anything else to do with them. Maybe I'll try and restock these guys with ammunition. So that goes up to 1, and then see if I can get a 10 to fire them. And I can't, so that's my turn.
All done. We survive.
Oh, I've still got a lance shock there. I need to use them before I lose them. Oh, somehow I've acquired a red card.
Trying to give you ace.
Absolutely.
Oh, there's a nice one as well. Right, all my light inventory's out of ammo. I suppose. Okay. Yeah, there's the old camera. Right at the top. My last javelin will be thrown. Hitting an 8. All hits.
Oh, hits. So, saving on an 8. No, so they're gone.
Hopefully cause some sort of consternation in the ranks.
Absolutely. Oh, because they're bad, so they're probably going to bugger off too. On an 8. No.
Ah.
Da, 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 da. Suddenly.
The road to somewhere is
Yes,
open.
absolutely.
Not too sure where.
That takes you up to 6 units destroyed. Not that we do the victory point
No.
thing. We also don't do camps. That's the.
No, we should do camps. I need to get some camps. Okay, I think I'll reload the archers. That one and that one. So there's one each, isn't it?
Yep.
And we'll try. I don't really want to. We'll bring up the chaps here to there. Quite happy with that there. Try and no, I'll get rid of a 10. Move this guy. Centre. So I've got 2 disorders, a disorder and a disorder, so that's 3 out of 5. So I'll go for this one here, charging forward, hitting on a 6, no.
Oh, hitting back on an 8. No.
That's a nice, nasty one. This one here,
Oh.
general replays.
Oh, double ace!
Oh,
These cards don't like you.
you got a bleep machine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So where? So you've got that's all that side. That's that side. So we've got the peltasts, Thwarted. They should have an arrow chip, shouldn't they?
Yes, I don't think they've fired anything.
3, isn't it, for
Yeah, for bows.
It's a side chariot, a one-shot weapon. Can you use it more than once?
Yeah. I think that's they're attached.
So can I charge through my lights?
No, I did. So I think yes.
Or the scythe chariot? It's asking probably a little bit much to think get out of the way.
Oh, I don't know. I think I'd get out of the way.
Yeah.
Out of the way. I saw the turret's coming through.
It doesn't say on page 24.
A unit can move or charge through any friendly light infantry or light cavalry that are facing in the same or opposite directions as long as they don't exceed the number of units that may share a box at the end of movement and charging.
Okay.
So I think they can.
Okay, so they're going to fall on a 2, aren't they? Charge to here. And that's
2 hits.
2 hits. 6s. 4. No, don't do this to me. 9.
Okay, so a save on a 6, no, so disordered. And a hit back on an 8, no.
Now, do the elephants ignore these and charge here?
Yes. Oh, no, they can if they want, sorry, yes. Yes, do that.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll do a difficult one. 5.
Which does it.
Hitting on a 6. Oh, hit.
Saving on a 7, saved.
Bugger.
Hitting back on a 6, missed.
Now, do I charge? I'll charge the cataphracts, I think, so 1, 2. Difficult. That's 2, then, isn't it?
Oh, yes, yeah, yeah.
So 2 6s required. As usual, you're missing all the excitement down here.
The gripping
So
camera.
the companions that charge the cataphracts, they require 2 6s or 1 6. 6 and a 3.
Okay, so saving on a 5, saved.
Hit back.
Hit back on a 6, no, ace.
No, I suppose. Let's move the throttle forward. The 3.
Okay.
Just running out of time as usual. So they've done that. Yeah. Let's shoot into there. Hitting an 8. An 8.
Ooh, saving on a 7, not saved, so disordered.
Give myself a little bit of a mess here. We'll charge the elephants again. On a 3. That's okay, isn't it?
Yeah.
2 8s, an 8, and an ace.
Ooh, saving on a 6. Oh,
Oh.
saved, 10.
How many fail? They just
No.
hack it around. Let's bring the Pell tests diagonal. 5. Question is now what do we do here? So I need a 6 to charge again. 3 diagonal, but you probably run away. You run away there. Let's charge the companions again. No, that's that.
Ooh.
So was there any units taken off? There was one, wasn't there?
I think it was the cavalry over
Yeah.
this side.
Yeah.
So I've now lost 6 units. Yes, time is against us.
Fortunately.
Whew. However, this has been a hard fall.
Yeah, it's a slog today.
Yeah. Okay, so I haven't got very much to do on this side. I think the general will need to come back to the warm bosom of the units. And we've seen the cavalry disappear.
There's a lot of disorders about.
Yeah, I'm tempted to 1, 2, 3, 4. So actually they could hit them. So we'll fire this at the Cretan archers. So they've done something. No, it's an ace, so that's it. That's good. Let's get on to the interesting bit in the middle. We will charge forward again. Are these the double disordered ones?
Oh no, these are.
That's okay. So 2 ahead. Now I'm going to use my lance for 2 hits because I've forgotten 2 so far. So hitting on 6s, miss, and a hit.
So I'm saving on 6. Come on, you can do it. 5.
Oh, double disordered. Ooh. I think I'm going to go again. 3.
Damn.
Hitting on a 6, hit.
Here we go. 9.
Save. Oh, we forgot the hit back, so I have 2 hits here.
Oh, so I hit back.
Yes, but you should have 2 hits back.
2 hit back.
We didn't do the
Okay.
hits back.
8. 9.
So saving on a 6 and saved on a 10. Ooh. I think I'm going to go again. 7. Hitting on a 6. No.
Oh, hit back on a 8 again.
Oh,
9.
saving on a 6. Oh, saved.
Oh.
Ooh. Right. In fact, I'm going to go here. Oh, high number this time. Hitting on a 6. No, missed.
And I'm 8. 8.
Ooh, saving on a 6. Yes.
Oh, you saved it. I'm hitting you back, but you're saving.
So excited. I'll fire overhead with these guys, the guys straight ahead. Hitting on an 8, no, a miss, and that's my last out of ammunition. Ooh, they're double disordered.
Yes, they are.
Ooh, so I think I'll activate these and charge.
That's the one you wanted.
8 up, no, miss.
8.
Saving on a 7. Oh, they saved!
Bollocks.
I've been very lucky this time. Any more for any more?
I'm using all those high cards as well.
Right, I'm going to charge these guys forwards. They are 1, 2 out of range, so that is a 4 plus. No, so that's done.
It's simply done, is it?
Yep,
My OCD kicking
that's
in.
done. That's done. This is done. So, and we'll fire the chariot, but we haven't got time to muck around. Okay, so this turn. I think we charge the cataphracts out of range. 8, hitting on a 6. So 6, they've hit.
So you've got they're veteran.
So they're 6.
3, so they take a hit.
But you do get a hit back, that's what we forget.
Oh, hit you back.
Saving on a 5. No, so also disordered. 1 for me and 1 for you. Oh, I've only got 1. Right, well that's throwing javelins at an elephant on a 3, hitting on an 8, a miss. So we've now got normal things. This elephant doesn't belong to me. These guys are disordered, but they will charge forwards 1, 2, they're in range.
Desperation.
8. Now you get to evade on a 3 there.
Evade. So I'll go. I can go into this one here, can't I?
Yeah.
They're both. That's a regular unit. Is that from? That's there.
Right. Similarly, I think these guys are going to diagonally charge against your elephant on a 3, hitting on a 6. No, they miss.
Fight
Get a hit
back.
back on a 6.
No.
Ooh. These guys are going to come 1 forwards. Oh, 9. So they do, but they're not going to have much chance of doing anything else. I suppose the best card I have is these guys to charge again. Or they're going to go sideways again. So 10 towards the elephant, hitting on a 6, and they miss. So you get a hit
Fight
back.
back. No, 2.
Okay. Ooh.
It's time to caution to the wind, I think.
Yes, I'm going to try and diagonal charge fail. Right, so that
Okay.
is.
So this will be the last move, will it?
Yeah.
I'll finish off.
I think so. Although technically you have one in hand if you want to see it. Because I went first.
Oh,
so-
that's right. Well, it's a round up. Right, so I'll ignore that over here, I think, because that's flank, believe it or not, is quite firm now. I suppose to the centre we go. So across here, hitting on a 6, hits.
Ooh, saving on a 7. Oh, saved.
Oh.
Whew.
This one here, 2, it's miss, but he's got the general there. No, he doesn't.
No, he can
No, he
hit
doesn't,
on
does
the
he?
activation.
Okay.
So hitting back on an 8, they
No.
hit.
Oh,
Oh, Longbowmen doing themselves. Not impressed by pikes.
no, so that's they're all disordered now, aren't they? And what else is what's disordered up here?
I think all my front row of units.
Yes, the elephants aren't there, and that's the thing, isn't it? Let's go. See, I doubled the sword out. All of a sudden, let's go for this one again. 8, hit.
Saving on a 7. No, luck's run out for the Longbowmen. And that's going to be
Them off.
and a ripple of fear. Right, so
Yes.
these guys save. Front guys, no, so they're off.
And this is the ripple effect now, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Rear guys, no, so they get disordered. Front guys,
So,
saved. Rear guys, also saved.
And
Oh, and the
then
elephant
as well,
So
yeah.
6 up for the elephant, no, so elephant disordered.
so they move to the front then, do they?
Yeah.
So I've got to go for that one there, haven't I? To see if I can get the double, the other one. So hit on 8. No.
Hit back on an 8, no.
Ah. Let's go for this one. Activate forward. 8s. No, miss.
6 back, no miss.
Right, let's try this one. Activate. Hitting on 8. Miss.
Hitting back on an 8, also miss.
So I've got 8, 7, 10, 6 and 6. We'll go. I could move my general, couldn't I?
Yes.
Where? Let's move in 1, 2. What am I doing that for? Activate. Oh, hits on 8. 8.
Ooh. Saves on a 6, no, so disordered.
Go.
Oh, thanks. Hitting back on an 8, but I do hit back on a 9.
And he's saving a 6.
Oh no, I don't hit back at all. Because
Oh, no, that's right.
Your pike and
So I've just thrown a 6 there.
okay. Oh, just discard it.
So here, charge this one forward. No, that's all gone. So this flank here, which I think I just firmed up a little bit. That's that side. Let's try that. General's here. Hitting on a 6. No.
Hitting back on an 8, no.
Diagonal charge. 3.
I'll evade
Is it-
on a 5.
Sorry, against these.
Oh, sorry. In which case I will save
Is
on
that
a
a-
7. Oh, that's an adequate activation.
So hitting on 5. No. So you
Oh,
hit back.
8, no, miss. Ace.
See what I can now. I can leave
Yeah.
that and that. That doesn't make. Got light against light, heavy, normal, regular against
I
regular.
don't think the lights can charge.
No, I don't think so.
there's
You can't
a-
go through that gap, can
Yeah.
you? Let's move those to the flank.
Oh.
No, that's it. I think we've got to call it there today, John.
Whoa, wow, this has been an intensely stressful game.
We always seem to run out of time, don't we? It felt different from last time, didn't it?
Yeah.
For some reason. I think it was possibly setting up a bit closer to each other.
Yeah.
We're into the action.
I wonder if we could almost be one. We could go up to 4. It almost.
I don't have a problem with that. I really don't.
Yeah, just so because it really has got interesting now.
Yes. And so that's probably a move ago, isn't it? It
Yeah.
should have. Yes, it was. The interesting bit was the elephants, the vulnerability now.
Yes, we've suddenly realised.
Yeah.
And I think the pipe blocks on a 6 is, I suppose I totted up the points of our last game, and I think the Indian Army is significantly bigger by about 50% more. We've tightened up the saving throws, so we've increased the quality of the infantry, which I wonder still if you're a little bit overmatched still.
Well, as we said last time though, but how many points have you on the table
That are actually contacting.
that haven't been involved?
Yeah.
So all your heavy chariots or something, aren't they? But then you can say the same about the hoplites and the infamous Thwarted that have never.
Absolutely. They look really close.
They get closer.
I was excited. I was thinking, these have never.
Yes, it's the middle bit.
Yeah.
That the flanks have sorted themselves out now, haven't they? They're fairly Stephen. But everything was, I think, one more go and
something would have crumbled.
Yeah.
Because I've got 2 disordered units here, so they're possibly about to. But then, would I feel brave enough with my chariots coming forward? So were we just going to? I
think if you did that, you'd whittle me down with firepower alone, because these are double disorder.
I suppose it's whether they get an opportunity to have a breather and do some rallying.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Interesting.
We shall move on to the next one.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And who knows, I may have done some Thracians by then to try and square up the odds. Well, there's more Peltasts.
I shall use those against you then.
Absolutely.
If there's room at the table.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks for watching, and if you watch all the way through, well done. Obviously all mistakes are our own. We look forward to seeing the comments coming.
Absolutely.
Thanks for watching.